Enderman, and today we are kicking off a new series in the Times where we're going to be cooking things. Some of us are not great cooks, but there are a few things that I can make. And today we're going to show you how to make something called Best Friend Bars. That's not really the name. They're really called salted caramel Rice Krispie treat bar things, but what I found is that if you don't have a friend and you bring these to a party, you're gonna have some best friends in the end. So for this recipe, we're gonna need 50 unwrapped caramels, one 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, half cup of unsalted butter. We're gonna use a 1/4 cup for the caramel, 1/4 cup for the Rice Krispie squares. 1 bag of mini marshmallows. The recipe says 10.5 ounces. This is only 10 ounces. I think we'll be okay. 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and some sea salt flakes, and 8 cups of toasted rice cereal, which we all really know is called Rice Krispies. So the first step, after you've got all your ingredients ready, is to unwrap the caramels. I kind of started that already because it's really boring to have to sit here and watch me do that. It is kind of a tedious task. If only I had a helper.
Hi, I'm Adriana.
Hi, Adriana. You're going to help me today, and this is great if you have kids. I don't have any, but I know that they don't always have the cleanest hands. So if you go ahead and wash your hands, it'd be great. You're going to want to take one of these. This one's already open. We're not going to cheat. We're going to take one that's fully clothed. Fully closed caramel. Sounds delicious. And you're just gonna open it and you're gonna put it in there. And then as your treat or reward for doing that, then you get to eat one yourself. So if you want to go ahead and get started on one of the 4, there you go. And we got extras. Ooh, I've got that crown. I'm not supposed to be eating sticky food. I told you I had a crown. I'm silly. Okay, is that good? Now dump those in the pan. You're gonna take half a stick of the unsalted butter. Plop it in there. Okay, and the last ingredient for our caramel is the sweetened condensed milk. So we're just gonna pour that in, which looks amazing. And get it all out. Okay, that's pretty good. And then what we're gonna do is put this on medium heat. And woo, give it a good cookaroo. Not too high. If you have the flame too high, it's gonna burn. Learn that from experience. So you're just gonna wanna be patient and let it all melt together like the melting pot that is our country. While the caramel is melting, we are gonna cover this pan in foil. I know it looks kind of gross, like bacon-y, probably because there was bacon on it before, but don't worry because we're gonna cover it in foil. The next step is we're gonna put this other 1/4 cup of butter in a pot. I like to get like the giantest pot you can find because you're gonna be mixing like marshmallows and Rice Krispies and all this stuff, and if you get like a pot that's smaller like this, you're just gonna get like up to your elbows in marshmallow and caramel, which sounds delicious. It doesn't really work out later when you're trying to get it off. So, we got the butter melting. When it's nearly melted, what does this say here? I've made this 1,000 times, but I'm not one of those people who can memorize the recipe. Blah, blah, blah. Melt butter, add marshmallows, and stir. So, we need to test them first for freshness. I wish I had a helper to help me test them for freshness as well. You want to give that a whirl? It tastes fresh to me. Good? Mm-hmm. All right, thumbs up. We're gonna keep that butter melting in here. Woo-doo. That looks like a lot of butter. That almost looks like too much butter. Because if you're doing the math, a half a stick in there, plus a half a stick in there, that ends up being a whole stick. Okay, so now that our butter is melted in the big gigantic pan, we're gonna add all of the fresh, most of the fresh marshmallows. Sorry, I'll pick that up. You don't have to, assistant. We're just gonna dump all that in. Oh, you don't have to. Thank you. It's good to have an assistant. Okay, those are mostly, there we go. There's a couple in there. Okay, and then we're gonna take a spatula for those of you speaking English at home. We're gonna just mix it on up, and then when it's nearly melted, which is kind of a relative term, so I don't think it matters. Just dump it in whenever. I'm going to add the vanilla. Okay. Add vanilla, which is the 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're gonna measure a teaspoon of the sea salt. Mix that in there. Delicious. And then they want us to add a cup of the caramel mixture, so the stuff that we already made. So, I'm going to take this measuring cup here, which I love. I'm not endorsing any specific product, but this Pampered Chef measuring cup is my preferred cup. Right now, you might be tempted to just drink this straight out of the measuring cup. I know I am. But what you're gonna do is pour it right in here. So I'm adding a cup of the caramel into the, what we now have is like a nice bath of melted marshmallow and butter and vanilla and salt. All the best things in the world, really. You're just gonna add it, mix it in, incorporate it. That's the word I was thinking of before, incorporate it. Okay, so I need 8 cups of Rice Krispie cereal, or crispy rice cereal. So since this is a 2-cup measure, I'm gonna do that 4 times. That's that Purdue education coming in. I know we're all very jealous of my math skills. Just mix it on up. See, aren't you glad you're using a big pot now? Because if you had a smaller pot, again, you'd be up to your wrists and elbows in delicious, delicious dessert. Our pan, which right now is very hot, but I'm not letting it burn. I'm just gonna, okay. Okay, just gonna brace it. There we go, spread it out. Okay, so you're just gonna smooth it out, and the more it cools, the easier it is to work with, so it doesn't look so lumpy. So basically you just want an even sheet, blah, 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 and then comes the topping. Now, if you find that it's too clumpy and it's not runny and spready enough, also culinary words, you can just like put the heat on for just a couple seconds. But you don't really need to, because it's fine. Wow, I feel like there should be a lot more topping. Maybe we ate too many of them. We only had like 3 though, right? 2-ish?
I had 1.
You had 1, I just had 1 also. Second, the last food step is to just go ahead and sprinkle some of this sea salt on here. I'm human. So all you wanna do, take a pizza cutter. It does not say that in the directions. This recipe, by the way, is from redbookmag.com. I don't wanna pretend like it's my recipe, I got it online. What I like to do is trim the edges, so that way when you're serving them, they have nice clean lines. How is it? Heaven, tastes like heaven. Okay, so
It tastes like heaven.
Tastes like heaven, she said without any prompting whatsoever. This is pretty much all I can make, so I have no idea what we're gonna be doing for upcoming series of the Times cooking thing. But a perfect square.
Tastes like heaven.
Tastes like heaven.